72 hours left. The temperature drops to 40 degrees below zero. A pregnant Arctic wolf walks alone through the blinding white blizzard. She is leaving the secure safety of her pack behind now. Her contractions have already begun, but she keeps walking into storms. Why did she leave the secure safety of her pack behind? Why is she risking her life to reach a specific rock? And why can she not dig a hole to save her unborn pups? The answer to her strange behavior lies right beneath her freezing paws. The ground is not dirt. It is thick, permafrost frozen solid for thousands of cold years. This frozen soil is currently as hard as thick, reinforced concrete. Even the sharpest wolf claws cannot scratch this impenetrable ice surface. If she stops moving here, the extreme cold will kill everyone. She has only one option to ensure her future pups survive. She must reach a natural rock formation 10 miles further away. It is not just any random rock in this massive tundra. It is the exact same ancient cave where she was born, and where her own mother gave birth many cold years before. A continuous lineage carved here. Scientists found bones inside this specific rock dating back 150 years. 48 hours left. The wind speed doubles while visibility drops rapidly. Her remaining energy reserves are burning extremely fast in this weather. Carrying 6 growing pups requires a massive daily caloric intake volume. She has not eaten anything substantial for the last 3 days. Reusing the ancient rock den is her only viable biological advantage now. It saves the massive physical energy required for digging new holes. Energy she desperately needs right now just to keep walking forward. She finally sees the dark outline of the rocks ahead now. But something is very wrong. There is a massive white shape currently blocking the small cave entrance. A young male polar bear is using the cave to escape wind. She immediately stops moving and drops her body close to snow. She weighs less than 1/10 of his massive physical body mass. A single strike from his heavy paw would end her life instantly. She cannot fight him, and she cannot go anywhere else today. 24 hours left. She lies down watching the dark cave entrance. The outside temperature suddenly drops another 10 degrees in the dark. Her body shivers violently to generate heat for the unborn pups. The pups are insulated well, but that natural insulation will fail quickly if she dies here. The silent standoff continues through the dark and freezing winter night. The sleeping bear does not know she is waiting right outside. The howling wind masks her hidden scent away from his highly sensitive hunting nose. 12 hours left. The massive storm finally begins to break apart. The bear stands up and shakes the heavy snow from fur. He is a nomad, moving constantly with the shifting sea ice. This small rock cave means nothing to his future survival needs. He walks away slowly toward the frozen ocean without looking back. She waits until scent fades. 6 hours left. She carefully steps into the darkness of rocks. The hidden space inside the cave is surprisingly dry and safe. Thick stone walls block the freezing wind from reaching her body. The cave floor is densely covered in old bones and feces. These are the physical remains of a century of wolf generations. This strange accumulation actually helps insulate the freezing cold stone floor. But she urgently needs a clean and soft space for birth. She uses her front paws to sweep the sharp debris aside, creating a small, smooth depression right in the center of dust. Only 3 short hours left. The bare stone is still too cold for the newborn pups. They will be born blind and unable to regulate body heat. She begins to pull aggressively at her own thick chest fur, using her sharp teeth to rip out tufts of soft underfur. She carefully lines the rock depression with her own warm hair, creating a crucial thermal barrier against the freezing rock below her. 1 hour left. She curls her body into a tight circle. Her breathing suddenly becomes heavy and rapid inside the dark space. The cave is totally silent, except for her fast panting sounds. The very first pup arrives. It weighs less than a single pound and looks extremely fragile. She cleans it quickly with her tongue to stimulate fast breathing. Over the next 2 hours, 5 more tiny siblings finally follow. 6 tiny bodies press tightly against her warm stomach, searching blindly. They find the warm milk instinctively without needing any visual help. Her body heat rapidly fills the small, enclosed stone space now. The temperature inside the nest rises safely above the freezing point. The rest of her loyal pack will arrive in a few days. They will bring fresh hunted meat to feed the exhausted mother. They will guard the entrance. This specific ancient cave is the exact center of their territory. It is the most valuable physical asset they possess for survival. Other lone wolves often try to take this location by force. Without this specific rock structure, the entire pack would cease existing. The unbreakable permafrost dictates everything they do in this harsh climate. It forces them to return to the exact same spot yearly, generation after generation, repeating the exact same biological cycle of life. They are bound permanently to this cold stone by natural selection. Not by conscious choice, but by strict biological necessity for survival. The 6 tiny pups sleep. They will stay safely hidden inside this cave for 3 weeks, until their eyes fully open and they can finally walk outside. The tired mother rests her heavy head gently on her paws. That cave has nothing physically special looking from the outside frozen world. But it is the only reason this current generation exists today. Sometimes the very best solution to survival is not a new one. It is the exact one tested by 100 cold years. Tested continuously by the worst freezing weather on the entire planet. Outside, the wind chills the air to minus 50 degrees tonight. Inside, there are 6 heartbeats. The ancient stone absorbs her heat and reflects it back gently. A perfect microclimate created by millions of years of strict evolution. Every single scratch on the wall tells a story of survival. The Arctic wolf does not conquer the ice by fighting it. She conquers the freezing ice by finding the only safe refuge. A small, warm pocket of life hidden inside the frozen rock.